Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How are y'all doing this evening? I'm stopping in really quick. I'm just going to be dropping off some quick knowledge and nuggets to you all this evening. And we are discussing being confident about our mistakes, okay? So I just want to say hello to the new faces that I see, my new followers. Hello, thank you so much for connecting and following Your Confidence Matters. Feel free to click the link in the bio and check out some amazing freebies that I do have. Feel free to book a complimentary increase your inner confidence session call with me. I am Dotrell McNeal, and I'm a certified life and success coach. And I do focus on building up self confidence in new online coaches, business owners, and entrepreneurs. And I help you release those negative emotions and thoughts and feelings that you have going on in your head to help you attract your ideal clients and customers. That way you can show up in your business being confidently you. Okay, so check out the link in my bio and click that book now button and schedule a call with me and let's chat, see if we're a good fit, and let's go ahead and get you out that comfort zone and so you can attract your clients and customers, right? Okay, so this evening, as I said, we are discussing about being confident about your mistakes. So, how many of you, let me know in the comments below, how many of you are confident in your mistakes? And how many of you all are still afraid to make a mistake because you may feel as though you're a failure? So let me know in the comments below if that is you, okay? And we can work through it, okay? So when you feel like that, it's a part of fear that you have going on. So when we have fear of failing, it will stop us from going after what we truly want, the thing that it is that we're supposed to be doing. So when you fear doing something, you're giving yourself like a hypothetical situation, right? And this causes you to talk yourself out of doing what it is that you're actually supposed to be doing. So, when you know that you're supposed to be posting your content or just doing something outside of your comfort zone, you get all these scenarios and situations going on in your head about what's going to go wrong and what if this happened and all the what ifs instead of thinking about what could actually go right. Right? So we get these hypothetical situations going on in our head when we start experiencing fear. And so the thing that we need to do is to venture outside of our comfort zone, right? We need to venture outside of the comfort zone and focus on the potential benefits and why it's important to go after what it is that we're working on, what it is that we're supposed to be doing, right? Okay, so I have a few questions that I want to ask you all, right? So, if you knew you couldn't fail at something, what would you do? If you knew you couldn't fail at something, what would you do? And ask yourself these questions like, if I knew I couldn't fail at something, what is it that I would do? And the next question is, what would you achieve? So ask yourself, what would I achieve? If I knew I couldn't fail at something, what would I do? And what would I achieve? And the last question is, and how would your life be different than it is now? So ask yourself those questions. If I knew I couldn't fail at something, what would I do? And what would I achieve? And how would my life be different from what it is now? Right? So let's get into about being confident about our mistakes, right? So mistakes are a great way to learn. Mistakes are a great way that we learn, right? And I don't know if any of you all ever heard of the motto or this term that says fail forward fast, like fail forward fast, right? And so to me, it just means like when you make a mistake, you learn from it, right? And just because you make a mistake, that doesn't mean that you're not going to, that you're a failure. When you're failing forward fast and you're making these mistakes, you're learning from the mistakes. So don't let the mistakes stop you from continuing to go and to continue to grow, right? Because if we didn't make any mistakes, right, we wouldn't really have any personal development or personal growth or anything to learn from the mistake. You get what I'm saying? So when we can be confident in our mistakes, we are simply learning from it, and we are not beating ourselves down, right? We're not beating ourselves down about it, right? So, as I said, mistakes are a great way to learn. And once we realize that mistakes doesn't cast any doubt on who we are as people, and that mistakes are a part of the learning process, then we'll be more confident in knowing that, okay, if I'm going to start this and I'm going to do this, yeah, we want it to go a certain way. But if it doesn't go that way or get that outcome at the moment that we're looking for, it's not going to define us, and it's not going to cause us to be in a category, a certain type of category or anything like that, right? So I just want to give you some tips really quick about how successful people view their mistakes, okay? So the tips that I'm going to give you, I got from a book that I'm reading at the moment called Unstoppable Confidence by Kent Sayer. I think I'm saying the last name right. So it's Kent Sayer, right? And so in the book, the tips that they were given about how successful people view their mistakes is they view the mistakes as a function of what you did and not a part of who you are. So mistakes are a function of what you did, not a part of who you are, meaning like it's not going to define you. That mistake is not going to define you. So it's just something that you did. It's not a part of who you are, right? And the next tip is mistakes are something to learn from, which I stated before. It's a great learning tool. You know what I'm saying? When we make mistakes, we're not perfect, we're human. It's gonna happen. Don't beat yourself down about it, okay? So it's a great way to learn what didn't go right so you'll know what to do moving forward. And then mistakes let us know that we should be adjusting our behaviors, okay? So like your behaviors toward the mistakes that you're making. And so once we adopt and realize that the mistakes are a natural part of learning, our confidence will immediately begin to grow. Once you realize that the mistakes is a part, it's just a natural part of learning, right? And then once you understand that and realize that, then your confidence is going to begin to grow, because you're going to know, like, okay, yeah, I made a mistake, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. It's not going to stop me. It's not going to keep me stagnant. It's not going to define who I am, right? And when we're making these mistakes, we still need to continue to take action to get that outcome, or at least learn something so that you know what to do better next time, right? So when we're out there making these mistakes, we're taking action, but we're also learning, what to do better next time around, as I mentioned earlier. And so with my studies in NLP, I am a certified NLP practitioner, and NLP stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming. And what we learned is there's no failure, it's only feedback. So our mistakes are our feedback to what didn't go right, so we know what to avoid and how to do it the next time around, right? How to do it better the next time around, which I stated earlier. So when we constantly correct the feedback, we will eventually get our desired outcome. Once you start correcting those mistakes, you're going to get your desired outcome. And remember this, remember that confident people are confident because they know that they can achieve anything that they want to. Even though they may have some setbacks, those setbacks, they're learning something from the setbacks to do things differently so they can finally achieve the goal. So realize when you're out here building your confidence and you're doing things within your business or in life, and you come to a halt, or you come across something where you made a mistake, just realize it's just giving you feedback so you can finally achieve the goal that you're working towards, okay? And so I'm telling you this today to be confident in learning from your mistakes. Don't look at it as failure. but only look at it as feedback to get help, so you can get that desired outcome. And our outcome are the results that we're working towards, that we're working to get, right? So be confident in your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Do not let your mistakes define who you are. Take away the information that you learn from the mistakes, so when you get back up and or you detour around, you know which avenues to take. You know what, I can't do this because that happened last time and it's going to set me back, right? You learn from that. So learn from your mistakes. You're going to grow from your mistakes, and be confident about your mistakes, because your mistakes are going to get you closer to your goal. It may, it may have a little, a little bump here and there, but it's still going to get you closer to your goal. But you have to continue to work towards that goal, and continue to not let the negative self-talk and the doubts and the fear hold you back because of the mistake that you made. Okay. So I just wanted to stop in and just drop off those knowledge and nuggets to you all, to let you know that be confident in your mistakes, learn from your mistakes. Those setbacks are learning steps for you. Okay. So that's all I have for you all today. Feel free to share this message out, tag a friend who may need to hear this. Again, go ahead and click the link in my bio. Check out some freebies that I have on there, some ebooks, some journals. I have a mini course on there on that link as well. So feel free to check that out. You can also click the book now button and book a complimentary increase your inner confidence session call with me. If you're looking to release, those negative emotions and feelings that you're dealing with, and you're ready to step outside of that comfort zone and show up in your business and show up in your life being confidently you, get on my schedule and get on my calendar and let's have a chat. Okay. I do have open availability for one-to-one coaching at the moment. So go ahead and book your call, or go ahead and slide in my DM. Okay. I'm available either way, or you can also shoot an email as well. So I just wanted to stop in and just give those knowledge and nuggets to you all. Again, thank you for tuning in, and you all have an amazing day. Talk to you later. Bye.